Mellotron settling the groove.
Dialogue like velvet, see the wisdom as it moves. Threading coming round through the tapestry of sound. Casual combo circulates the globe, every voice in view renowned. Balancing the ledger, counting feelings in the sense. Elevating indie dreams, spotlighting each sentence. Bridging worlds with empathy, fluent in the truth. Finance the family to mental health pursuits. No echo chamber, just reflections in the glass. Connecting dots from present pains to futures built to last. Every episode is sight for unity in subtle blends. Coco's in the rhythm, universal in the end.
Having that casual convo so you don't have to have the tough combo.
Let's start the show.
Hello, welcome to the Casual Convo Show. We have conversations about topics that affect the communities, personal and business relationships. We always have the casual convo, so you don't have to have the tough convo. I'm your host, Coco, and next to me tonight we have Baltimore's finest, the most creative artiste I know, the Jude.
Hey y'all.
And below her, oh, what's that echo? Below her, we have the mayor of Asheville, the most, not the most, community activist, advocate himself, Mr. Paul, aka More Than You Can See.
Good evening, everybody.
Okay, and then next to Paul, we have, I'm gonna be nice today.
No, you're not.
I am. We have one of my favorite people. I'm gonna be nice because during this time, he has.
No, you're not. No.
Let me do this. I am. Hold on.
Don't be nice. I don't like nice. Because
Can I,
I'm nice.
well, you're not
I'll
being
go.
nice. Let me do your intro. Listen. Throughout this time, he has kept actually I've been able to smile because of this person, because he's so problematic and such a troublemaker, and you just never know what's going to come out of his mouth at any given time. My favorite problem panelist, my problem child, my troublemaker, Quentin Moore, aka Semantic the Iconoclast.
I mean, everybody says I'm a problem, right? And I love it because I'm unorthodox in the way I think and the way I move. And, I'm like that supernova, you know what I'm saying? Once you see me, you ain't gonna never see nothing like me ever again in life. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Coco, Jude, Paul, Bosco, Richie, everybody involved in the universe of Casual Convo, my man Rich. Yo, it is Wednesday. Let's get this thing popping, all right? Let's get it popping. What up, people?
And with that said, it's going to be an open discussion. Whatever we talk about is what we talk about. Okay, I didn't plan anything. So before we get into that, let's get into the mental health check-in. I guess I'll go first because mine is probably the most depressing. I would say my mental health is trying these days. I think I've been extremely transparent about it's hard losing a friend and preparing to say final goodbyes. Tomorrow's her viewing, Friday's her funeral. So I can't say that it's hard. Um, what I will say is I need people to understand my boundaries when it comes to access of me. Only because and what affects and making my mental health even more like me ready to low key ready to crash out. I've been like annoyed, and part of that I've also been open. My main phone is off for a reason, and it's because of things like this because I knew I would need time to process. But when you have people that try to force you to talk to them, who may who may what is it called? Like want to DM you, want to, find any way to contact you because they want to talk to you. And not understanding that you don't want to talk. And it's not that I'm trying to be dismissive. It's not that I'm trying to, be on no bullshit. But if I'm saying I need my space and my time, whether you miss me, whether you just need somebody to talk to, whatever, I can't be that person right now. And I think that should be respected. Like the phone that I use now, my backup phone, is for business, my family, her family, and people that's close to me that respect my spaces. You know what I mean? And I think it's just kind of disrespectful. And it also puts me in a, I don't want to say angry, but it puts me in an aggravated space where it makes me want to shut down more. So people call it selfish, but I'm going to be a little selfish right now and just go into some form of self-isolation to a degree. And I think that should be okay, but don't keep trying to make me talk to you. And I also blame myself because it also showed me that I don't have certain boundaries in place of how much access people have to me because I've always been accessible. And now that I'm not accessible, it's like, oh, it's a problem. And no matter what, I just feel like I'm being forced. And I don't like that at all. And it is not helping. If I ask for my space, if I ask for my time, give me that. Like this show is one of the things that kind of give me an escape. It give me a laugh. It give me whatever that. So just if you may see me up here just because I may be kicking with them, this is the only time I really get to not think. But still, just chill out on me. Like let me breathe a little bit. And that's my mental health check-in. So whoever want to go next.
The
My
woman
mental
got
health
moved
is
around.
cool.
Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah,
Judy.
yeah, I'm sorry. I was having some computer issues. Um, my mental health fine for real. So what you were saying though, man, motherfuckers don't understand. We've been in it long enough to cuss. If people don't understand, how you're feeling, it's okay to cuss them out. That's all I wanted to say. My mental health fine. I've been cussing people out left and right. I don't, you know, it's about me being feeling fine afterward. What is it? What? You know what? I don't have nothing. That's all I had to say.
I try not to cuss people out because I know it's coming from an emotional place and I'm like emotionally and mentally drained. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't think people understand like it ain't like how some people like, oh, it's been like a little over a week or whatever. So the fuck what? I just lost a person I talk to almost every day. This is the person who for years we might have done holidays or I
Who
would
was
go.
calling and saying it? But who was
It's been
who get
it's
him my
no
phone number.
yeah, it's been several. But I'm just
Get him
like,
my phone number.
do y'all
Cause
really get it? And I don't think people really, really do. And it's kind of like it make me feel some type of way, but I know if I go there, it's gonna be a whole bunch of other stuff and not just that. And that's what I'm trying not to do because I know if I go there, it might not. That's not a good space that I want to be in. So I rather like disassociate for a minute.
okay.
My mental health, another day above ground. I'm good. I had my doggone mic on mute when you gave us the introduction, and you just left me on mute. You didn't say you on mute or nothing. Nobody said, well, you on mute. I'm thinking I said something. Nobody said, well, Paul, you're not saying anything. But anyhow, good evening, everybody. But yeah, grief is something that nobody can tell you anything about. We all have our own grief that we deal with the way that we deal with it. People can have the same thing happen to them, but they still won't grieve the same that you may grieve. I've been grieving for 53 years. It's not been lessened any. If anything, it might have increased more. So I became more aware of it. So I mean, shoot, tell people to step back. If they can't respect the space, then step off. If you can't step back, then you can step off. You can get to stepping either way it go. But I mean, that's just me. Q. He on mute. You on mute, Q. See?
My
I would
mental
know
health
that.
is great. It's very good. It's great. You see my eyes are blinking? That means I'm in 60 frames per second. I'm looking at this video at 60 frames per second. So my mental health is great. Yes, it is.
Was you a headhunter back there, Jude? Is that your alter ego sitting back there in the background? So she's over the shelf tonight. Hey girl, what's up back
Yeah, she
there?
over there. You know, that's Jude 2.0.
All right. Quick question. Did
I couldn't
anybody watch
hear. Wait,
you breaking up? Or she
You
frozen?
froze.
All right. The was watching. Yeah, you breaking up.
me?
Froze.
I'm breaking up.
You was
You
frozen.
froze.
I don't know what's going on. It's probably my internet. Hold on.
Go out and come back in. Did y'all see? Well, I didn't get the XQ. Q, did you see the fight?
No.
Oh my gosh! Why nobody watched the damn fight?
What fight? What fight?
She was the GOAT, and you mean to tell me ain't nobody watched the GOAT?
No, the only fight I'm engaged in right now is me and these Bills.
Well, yeah,
That's the fight that I'm fighting. I'm fighting for my life. Me and these damn Bills. I ain't got time to be watching no other people fight. No, I got my own fight I'm worried about. I'm not worried about what you know, boxing. Yeah, I'm boxing with these damn Bills. That's what I'm doing. I'm duking it out with.
I can't hear.
I'm
can
duking
hear
it
you.
out with Georgia Power
hear you.
and credit cards.
yeah.
That's the fight that I'm fighting. I'm fighting the good fight. Fighting getting to work on time.
Well, that's going to ruin my whole point of what I wanted to say.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. Don't let it ruin your point.
No, I
You
needed
brought it
y'all
up.
to no because I needed y'all to watch it so that so y'all knew what I was talking about. So okay, so she fought Kay Scott, right?
Who?
She Kay, my point
Who the
exactly.
hell is she? And first and foremost, who is? We need some proper introductions here.
Hey y'all, if I keep going out, that's because the internet out over here.
You ain't pay that
Okay.
bill. That's what that is. They about to come
My
cut
shit-
your stuff off.
My shit always paid. My shit paid a month in advance.
Telling you, you don't
She
play
about
that
to
shit.
get that internet cut off. Let's start a GoFundMe for June on the internet.
And I'm gonna take it right to the dispensary.
That's right.
Give me a little piece. Give me a little piece.
So hold on. Okay, so she fought Kay Scott. So she came. We talking about Clarissa Shields. So she came down and wait for this fight, right? So she was talking about how you know how she talk her shit, which is cool. Pop your stuff. Be cocky. She can fight. I wouldn't fight her. You get what I'm saying? So my thing with the fight was I was disappointed because I was expecting for her to finish this chick within at least 2 rounds, if not the first round. It went 6. So K Scott Peoples ended up throwing in the towel. She was piecing her up. I ain't gonna lie. So she got the technical knockout, right? So she get to talking trash and talking trash and talking trash, which is cool because you won. That's great. Now she has an immaculate record. However, there are other boxers, women boxers, with equally who's equally talented and who have records up there like what she has, but she won't take the fights. So I get you want all the belts and do all of that, but I feel like when you if you gonna pop it with somebody that's definitely like up there with you. Because this chick Cage, one, she's an only fan person. Two, she only had like 7 fights or whatever. And so I'm like, okay, cool. So my thing with Clarissa, what pissed me off was okay, she won, she did her thing. But when it comes to social media and even with her, the negative parts of her personal life start to overshadow her boxing life. And that's kind of unfortunate and disheartening. So she had these different patches, like her robe was like 19-time, champion or whatever. Okay, cute. So then she had all these different patches all over the place. So, of course, social media zooms in on this one particular patch that says powerful divorce. Okay, we know you probably trolling, huh?
What it say? Powerful divorce?
Mm-hmm.
Like powerful or powerful?
Powerful, like
Oh.
POWERFUL.
Mm. Mm.
Right. So my thing is, why would you? Knowing people are going to do this, I feel like stuff like that takes away from the fact that you just fought and did your thing. But this is what's highlighting and taking over your talent. And I think this is the issue that some people have with her. And then the fact that one, he's not divorced yet. So I just hope that she don't end up out here looking stupid, right? Because one, and I was asking Paul behind the scenes, as a couple, y'all been together for years. Whenever she accomplishes something or have a fight and she wins, there's never like an embrace, a hug, or nothing. They be like dapping each other up, right? So, and I was like, And so she always say how about she's in love with him, and of course, he always say it's like I'm with my best friend. I'm with my best friend. So he stays in the camera though, and then I think she had put it out there that he was her manager.
Mm.
So
He,
my
he
question
lurking in the
is,
background.
huh?
So he lurking in the background like Ike Turner.
That part.
Yeah.
So my question is to y'all: do y'all think, um, and I mean, she's not the only athlete who's had their personal business overshadow their talent. But like for her, I think she's so promising that I don't want to say she's just getting started, but the fact that she's being recognized more for her relationship as opposed to her boxing. Because even so, she kept saying it's going to be sold out because the whole thing with her being banned from what's that league? Whatever the league is, I can't think of it right now. So Zeus pretty much sponsored it. She kept saying it was sold out, but they come find out they were pretty much giving tickets away to get that many people in the arena. So what are y'all thoughts? Because Zeus, people from Zeus shows was on the undercard. Like what's the girl Lex and what's her name? And the girl from Baltimore, Tasiki. They fought on that card. Ray J and Orlando fought. It was like at this point in her career, I would expect it a little bit more of like amateur pro boxers. You get, I mean, like pro boxers that's like up and coming or something like that, as opposed to that. And a lot of people were saying like it was kind of like a mockery, like this is what you got to do to box or sell seats. So I guess my question is, what are your thoughts on like athletes who personal life tends to outshine their actual talent?
So clown. I mean, she rich and she can fight, but it don't me. I mean, she just like she want to be like she in a whole different league than when she's supposed to be, but she want to put herself in a class, like she want to type class herself, you know, and it's all on the fact that you know she can knock anybody out. That's how she look at it. I can fight, so I can you know be
But she ain't knocked
you know
nobody out yet.
yeah. I mean yeah, that's true, but she you know I mean she can box. She can box. I give her that. She is a beast at her sport, but everything else outside of that, she's very unattractive. Like, you know, I don't know. Like, and I ain't talking about like her. I'm talking about like the way she carry herself. Like she like a pick me. When you ain't got to be the pick me, motherfuckers. You the catch. Like you are literally the catch. you want to be the pick me. The backwards and shit I ever, you know, she's supposed to be on a whole nother league with the way she carry herself, but she want to be like the ratchets. I think it's because she young minded. She ain't there yet. But also, I mean, she can fight, and that's what she built her brand off of. I feel like she should take them other fights. I don't follow her because I don't know. I like don't you know how when we was talking about like you know, if you click on certain things and you know, you just like you just look at it like that. I don't like it, you know. I don't expect to see her on Red. See, if I understand like she human and all that stuff. I don't know, but she just too hood rat trying to be like a rat for real. She don't gotta be none of that. For real, she probably already was that before. I don't know, but I just don't like how she be trying to be like the pick me. Always like I don't know. She above all that. She just don't realize it. That's all I gotta say about her.
Okay. Anybody else?
My response was the same as Q when you said that she fought Kay Scott. I said, who? I mean, you can't build up no reputation if you ain't fighting nobody for people to even be paying attention to you too. So I guess you're gonna have to keep some ratchet stuff going on. Because you're not getting it done professionally. And then like you say, you can't if you've been in all these fights now, you be punching some of them, but you ain't knocking nobody out. You ain't really no power puncher. Somebody get in there and be a power puncher against you and punish you. And that's the woman that you're running from. Jumping down to them lower weight divisions and stuff. You should knock that woman out. You still had more power than she did. That woman went 6 rounds.
Oh,
I'm
she
just
tagged
saying,
her a
hey,
couple of times though. I was like, ooh. Like she caught her a couple of times, and I was like, oh, okay, little OnlyFans shit. But
yeah,
she
but
did.
she
I
was
mean, I
still too
wouldn't
right in
fight
the butt.
Clarissa.
She was
I
still
would
too right in
not.
the butt.
Huh?
I say the little chick was still too light in the butt though to really do any damage. You got to realize Clarissa dropped down a few pounds to fight her,
Yeah,
so
she
she
was
still came with her
going.
power. She still came with her power, what she
Yeah.
had over the little chick that she still had her power in that weight, but she didn't have enough power to do nothing really to Clarissa. So yeah, I'm quite sure it's good. It's nice padding your little record up and all that stuff, but like I said, I don't keep up with her now. If she fought somebody that could really go there, somebody like Cyborg or somebody like that, I don't know. She really, some of the women that be in them bare knuckle fights. If you fight somebody like that, then I might go ahead and pay attention. But otherwise, I ain't paying no attention to that crap. That's all I got to say about that Q.
That's right. I did not know who any of these people were. Nor did I care because it wasn't no real fight. You know what I mean? It wasn't Marvin Hagler. It wasn't Thomas Hearns. It wasn't Muhammad Ali. It wasn't, you know, Leon Spinks. So, or Mike Tyson. I don't know them people. So, I bypass on this question.
I want my front teeth. That's what Leon Spinks
Okay.
said. He said, I want my
Really?
front teeth.
The floor is open. Whenever y'all got a topic, the next person can go.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix a ring.
Q.
Um, I had something on my mind that I was going to say, and I forgot it already.
Oh Lord.
Let's
No, that's
let's
not
talk about
good.
the state of education.
Okay. Open it up.
Yeah, the state of education under Linda McMahon. Do you all hear anything else about that? Have you heard anything else about the Department of Education or anything else? Anything about anything from them at all?
No. You probably won't really hear nothing until they really get into the school. Yeah. If anything.
Oh, they have been slowly dismantling it still, while everybody's been distracted with everything else that's going on. But when you hear about something that's going to already be done got done,
Yeah.
Yeah.
nobody's
Well, I
keeping
just
track of
think
that. But I'm saying,
I think those like Department of Education, all of those different departments that's needed, that's not um staffed, fully staffed. I think that's also an issue why we don't hear a lot as well. Because we gotta understand there's a lot of vacancies and a lot of important agencies that we have that we need, from judicial to education to health to public health to everything. Those seats are vacant because people
why
were
are they
resigning.
vacant?
Because people were
Why?
resigning. I'm about to tell you, because people were resigning. Y'all president also was letting people go because from that administration, but a lot of people were stepping down because they didn't like how things were going as well, and a whole bunch of other whatever conspiracy theories that we can come up with. But I think all of that stuff that needs to be discussed or we don't hear much about um is because of that, because there are nobody in those seats that can really speak on it, and then you just appointing people who really know nothing about those departments because you need to fill the seat.
Your president wasn't having a whole lot of resignments at first. At first, it was a whole bunch of removals. Let's get that correct first. Your president did that. Him and his little hedgehog, they weren't removing black folks from their positions. So it wasn't resigns. Then they was removing other people out of their positions, saying they was DEI hires or whatnot. So before any resignations,
It
let's
wasn't
go ahead
just
and make
black
it.
people.
But those were the main targets though. I mean, then you removed a lady from Congress, the Library of Congress. For what? What she do to you? She didn't vote for you or something? What the heck? I remember all that good stuff. They was in there heck, man, they was moving people there out there quicker than you could pull a board out of a baby back rib. I'm telling you. Yeah.
And when they first went in, you talking about him and Elon, it wasn't just that. They were a lot of Caucasian. They didn't discriminate on who they were letting go. They were just letting people go, clean the house to get their people in. A lot of people,
They was I'm
and
not talking about
then they
Elon.
targeted the DEI.
In the
I'm not
state.
talking about Eon. I'm not talking about Eon. Not Elon, but I know you said Elon, but I'm not talking about Eon. I'm talking about Hedgehog and Trump removing black people left and right. Left and right. They was removing them. Quick as they could open their mouth. Oh, they gone? Damn, he was just there, the 4-star general. Bap, he's gone. Yeah, like I said, they wasn't resigning. They were cutting them people loose, firing them,
Well, they didn't want
removing them.
anybody from anybody from Biden or Obama that was appointed through them two. They wanted to get rid of them, period, and they wanted
Yeah,
their own people. So it wasn't just about that. And then when the DEI thing came, yes, that was a target to black and brown and ethnic people of different ethnic backgrounds.
and
But
women's.
when they went in there, they definitely went in there to get rid of all of those appointees to get their people in. That was their goal. They wanted to erase anything that had to do with Biden or Obama.
But the
I'm sorry.
DEI stuff
Go
helping
ahead.
white women more than anybody else. See,
That's it.
I agree with Bosco on that, but the DEI helped them white women more than anybody else. On you, Q.
Yeah. I mean, look, it not only affected white women, it also affected people who were of what they could consider senior citizen ages in their 50s and 60s, because a lot of them lost their jobs too. And
Mhm.
it's kind of hard to restart your career when you're that age, when you're of that age of 50 or 60, because you're gonna have certain salary demands, you're gonna have certain stipulations that you're not gonna put up with, as if you were in your 20s and 30s. And I went through the age discrimination thing, doing my job hunt, because they kept saying, your resume is impressive, but we're gonna have to move on from you. I'm like, well, for what did I do wrong? You did nothing wrong. You just got too much experience. So like, too much experience. I was like, I kept saying, I was like, okay, if I got too much experience, that should be a good thing, no? They're like, yeah, it is a good thing. I was like, well, why didn't you hire me then? You know what I'm saying? When I was the most qualified. That came down to ageism. You know what I'm saying? And in this country, ageism is one of those isms that we got to continue to fight the good fight on, next to racism, sexism, those three isms that continues to go on in this country. And it's just, this country's a mess. It's a mess. This whole country is going downhill fast, and now certain people are just angry now that we ain't out there in them fields. And I'm like, who gonna go out there in them fields and pick what? I ain't picking nothing. I ain't going out there.
No,
It's too hot.
exactly. And you can tell that how they doing with all the like lab.
Hey, I don't even
stuff.
like the summertime for real.
Yeah, it's a whole lot, but I do agree with you about just the job market and how you're saying that they having all of these jobs available,
Right.
but because of certain like infrastructures that they're trying to put in place, is they are laborer jobs. Is what they're talking about. That's
Yeah.
what they want us to do. So I definitely, and I also agree with you about the ageism thing. And I feel like when they see, like, even if they act like they don't ask your age, when they look at how your experience in the length of time that you may have been with a company or work, they kind of estimate what your age is. And unfortunately, even though they know it's discrimination, they try to go with, oh, well, we want to go with someone who maybe have experience and qualifications that's geared towards what we're looking for. Lying, but that is true. The older you get, it's like, and I think because they can't what's the word I'm looking for? They can't what they can't lowball you because you know better, and pretty much the ins and out of how workforce goes.
Yeah.
You can play the game whereas though they can pay you one thing, but if they get someone, let's say coming from school or coming from another like program or a younger person, they may take a different pay than what you know that you're required worth, because now they can mold them into what they want them to be. The only benefit that they have from hiring you is that they don't really have to pay to train you as extensively as somebody else.
Yeah. But they realize that a lot of these youngsters, they don't really have any work ethic. They don't really want to deal with the politics of corporate America. They don't want to deal with the BS that comes with working in a corporate environment. You wear the wrong shoes, they can send you home for that, or they can fire you for that. If you stand up for yourself, they see you as belligerent. They see you as combative. I've had that. People have told me I'm combative. I'm like, no, I'm not combative. You just gonna talk to me any kind of way and get away and think I'm gonna sit there and take that.
Accept that.
You got the right one.
Semantics, antics. That's
right. Say. That's right. You got the right one, and it's the wrong day.
The work environment has changed. The workforce environment has changed a lot, especially not only with diversity, but what I'm noticing is a lot of companies where, remember we came up where you had to like dress a certain way or look a certain way. A lot of places have become, not all, but more than some have become more relaxed in the attire.
Yeah.
From
Yeah, a
what
lot of
I've
them
been
have.
told.
A lot of them have because they realize that good workers are hard to find, right? Good people willing to work are hard to find because more and more the youth are like, I don't want to be stuck in corporate America 20, 30, 40, 50 years doing this, doing the same thing day in and day out and not getting any sort of appreciation for it other than a pizza party and a $15 gas card. You want to know how you appreciate a person for a job that you claim is well done? You give them a raise. You don't give them a pizza party. What's that going to do? You don't give them a $15 gas card. What's that going to do? Or I'm gonna give you a $10 Target card because you came in on the budget and the goal and $10 Target card. I don't even shop at Target. What's that going to do? I can't even get in the checkout line with a $10 gift card. What are you talking about, man?
Mm-hmm.
I can't even go down the little, when you go through the checkout line, the side aisle that's got the candy and all that. Even that's expensive. What am I doing with this $10 card? Is that can I give it to the person at the door as a point of entry?
It's even worse when they give you a $10 card and it's for Starbucks, but
I don't even drink that crap. Starbucks?
Mocha
Hey,
waka
what
waka.
about a yuppie? That's what yuppies drink. I'm gonna get me a Starbucks.
Well, they do have a good caramel macchiato.
I
I
drink
know a lot of
Starbucks.
I know a lot of people who drink. I don't drink that mess. I know a lot
Yeah,
of
metrosexuals.
Well, I'm a
of it.
coffee drinker, and I definitely love my coffee. Now, I don't like Starbucks coffee, but Starbucks do have a good, lovely caramel macchiato.
I don't do that. I don't do that metrosexual crap. Drinking at Starbucks and all that. Getting my nails and toes done. I don't do none of that crap. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't. To each their own. I don't care. As long as they ain't coming at me talking about, well, Q, let's go to Starbucks. I'm like, what we gonna go there for? I got coffee at the house.
you too hard to go to Starbucks. So what's metrosexual about taking care of pampering yourself? Because men in the 70s men always take care of themselves.
Look. There's
they used to get
nothing wrong.
perms and shit at one point.
Especially the pimps.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, to each their own. It just ain't for me. I'm gonna walk around with raggedy feet because ain't nobody checking for my feet. Ain't nobody gonna look down. Oh man, you got a bunion on your big toe. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Man, ain't nobody looking at that. Oh, I can't date you because you got a bunion on your toe.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
You would date a woman with a bunion on her toe?
I dated women. Look. As long as she had socks on, we were good.
But you gotta
Okay,
take care
we
of your
were good
feet.
if she had socks on. Now, when she had corn on her toes, I was like, look here, we're not gonna do this tonight. Because I don't feel like looking at corn on them toes. And I was about to go to Kroger and go get a corn on the cob and like put it side by side with her foot.
That's disgusting.
Okay.
He was that bad?
That's disgusting.
Yeah. She had two corns on one toe. I was like, yeah, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Your feet have a lot to do with your health. You gotta take care of your feet too. Your feet is important.
I told her, baby, if we gonna do something, put on some socks. Okay? Put on some socks. You ain't gonna suck my toe, and I don't do that. suck toes. No, Mr. Moore does not. No, he has boundaries, like you said earlier. I have strict
No,
boundaries.
I wasn't talking about that though.
You were talking about your toes not sucked, huh? She said she
Hell
wasn't
no,
talking about
I
her toes
ain't
not
I'm
getting
a toe
sucked
sucker. Get out of here with that
now.
mess. Get the hell out of here.
Toes with bunions. Toes.
Yeah, I had up here having bunions in my mouth, man. We don't do that. Only buns I want in my mouth is with bread. Okay?
Oh.
Red bunions.
No, we're not doing that. No,
Don't,
no,
So
no.
wait
don't
a
I
mind.
minute.
don't
Don't.
do that. I don't do any of that metrosexual crap where you know I go get my nails done. Look, I don't care if I got dirt under my nails.
Okay,
Okay.
so let me ask you this though. Okay, let's turn this into a thing. Okay, so you don't do this. So what do you? Because I think, and it has also been statistically proven through evidence-based data, self-care is definitely important
Yeah,
for everyone.
I agree.
So
You know
hold
what
on,
my
hold on,
self
hold
care
on. No,
is
no, no,
though?
I got you. I'm getting right going. Let me finish the question though. So for you as a person who consider like, not to keep feet and all that stuff, what is self-care? What does that mean for you? Like what do you
For
do for
me,
Clear his
self-care?
bones.
And I'm
simple,
gonna ask everybody the same question.
simple. Washing my ass,
I just said it.
taking a shower, brushing my teeth, going to get my teeth checked out, cleaned, whatever. Uh, putting on some damn deodorant, putting on some body oils because I don't wear cologne, and stepping out and being like, "Hey, look here. I don't care if they rock with me or not. I rock with me." And that's the most important person that is important to me is me. I don't care if anybody else rock with me. You know what I'm saying? They can rock with me if they want to. Because at
No,
the
it's
end
not
of the
about
day,
anybody else. This is something that you do for you as like a
that,
chill
that that's
thing
self-care.
to deactivate and
That,
all of
that,
that.
that, that's what I'm saying. That's self-care. Me washing my ass. That's self-care. That's showing that I care about myself. Taking a shower. You know what I mean? Putting on some deodorant. Shaving. You know what I mean? Sculpting this face when it has a razor stubble. You know what I mean? I'll be like, look, look, shaving my head. Cause I shave my head usually every Sunday. So every Sunday morning when I wake up, I'll shower. But before I do that, I shave and then get in the shower and wash everything off. And then, you know what I'm saying?
No, pause. I should have did this before asking this question. I hear you, and I'm not taking anything away. Self-care. Self-care means taking intentional steps to improve your physical, mental, and emotional health. It helps lower stress, boost energy, and prevent burnout. Simple daily habits like sleeping well, eating nourishing foods, setting healthy boundaries are core parts of looking after your overall well being.
Yeah, that's what I do. I look, when I don't shave, you can tell I'm stressed. I got pictures of myself with a full grown beard.
So, what do you do to decompress?
What do I do?
Take a shower?
To decompress, look, the decompress, I
He
do
rolled
this,
dice.
and and when I'm that stressed, about a certain situation, look, we up here rolling them dice, baby. Bullets in them guns. We release them
Nasty
bullets.
motherfucker.
We release them bullets. And then I'm like,
Something in my eye.
Why
I
are you
am
like
not
that?
stressed any longer. I am
Jude,
my shoulders my shoulders
I ain't
loose.
say nothing. I didn't do it.
no, it's on you because he's done. He's on timeout for a second. Self care. What do you do? What is something that you do for like a self care thing to, for yourself?
I go once a month and get myself pampered. It is a must. Once a month. It is
Freezing.
routine. Huh?
No, I said I keep
Yeah.
freezing. I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, yeah, something. It's we being attacked somewhere about ET and them, but yeah, I go and get my whole little body taken care of. You know, whole pamper, nails, toes. You know, feet. I meant yeah, my toes and my feet the same thing, ain't they? Yeah, nails and all that. You know, little massagey, stuffy. Go get something to eat. Coco, stop laughing at me. Yeah, yeah, you know. Sometimes I even go on like self-care, my self-care. I date myself. Even though I'm in a relationship, like I go and do something for myself. I treat myself to things, things that make me happy. Also, I don't always go and do things. Sometimes I just relax. Self-care to me is sitting in the house sometimes and playing my damn game. I just want to chill with no interruptions, man. Don't bother me. Just let me
That part.
sit here and zone out for real. That's
That
all I
part.
want to do. Yeah, self-care for real, you know.
Paul.
I'm on mute. Okay. Jude, is we done? Is we finished with the toes, with the feet? But yeah, that was on that line right there. Yeah, I like to, I like to get away from everybody as well. And sometimes, like I said, I find that self-care riding the bus, just looking all over the place, checking out places all over the town that I grew up in, off and on throughout the years, and just seeing you know, how much things have changed, and just thinking back at self-care because I can think back to when things were better than what they were for the people here, especially the black people. So that's my self-care. Somebody might say, well, no, that's more like work, ain't it? That's more like what you do. No, because I relax when I do that. Just think. Now, when I get through doing that, then I'm back at work, maybe. But yeah, I like to go bed and get my damn feet done. I know that I don't need my toes painted up like that, but sometimes the damn little cuticles around the damn toes and shit, that should be kind of like ingrown almost. Yeah, that should be sore as hell. I mean, to cut that shit off. But I need to go see a pedicurist. I might have to get the creator to work her magic on my feet. She can't do no with the bunions, but she can help the cuticles. Yeah, I might be coming to see you, girl. My feet are in need.
Right?
My-
Wait, what did you call her? The
A
pedicurist?
pedicurist.
I
Right?
was using that.
I think mine is similar. I found more because I'm big on hands and feet, but I also find peace in doing my own. Like that's my thing that I like to do when I just tune everything out. I've been doing my own for like over a year now. So and I'll sit, soak my feet, do all of that, do my whole little pedicure, mani routine. I got like a little foot massager to do my feet and my calves and all of that stuff. So I consider that my pamper me day. I'm also a person who I like my own space. I'm not really as extroverted as what some people may think. I'm really an introvert. I like my me time. Um, like I said, listen to music, or I'll sit and binge watch a show all day or something like that. So my self care for that is like one, taking care of myself, even down to making sure I'm up to date on all my medical appointments, everything like that. Talk to my therapist, all of that stuff, because in order for me to properly process and take care of me, I have to be able to get stuff off my mind and to be able to fully do what I need to do. And I think it's okay to take time for yourself. And I think that that's one of the most important parts of self care is to just know when you just need you time away from everything. And sometimes you need that to reset, so to speak. So yeah, I think it's cool to do that. So that's what I do for self care. But anybody got anything else? I think Q is done on topics because Q don't know how to act. Jude, here you go.
What? Wait, what?
She said you did not act. You ain't that something?
I ain't acting.
Honey one.
Shit, I ain't acting, man. I'm just telling you. I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying?
Like honey one.
I'm more of the answer the question type at this moment. You know what type time I'm on right now, Coco. First of all.
Twilight time.
Oh, I don't know what to
Yeah.
say.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Did y'all see the?
I got a question.
Hold up, Coco. Hold on. You already asked. Did y'all see the? Did y'all
I know
get a chance to see
you
the video? Did y'all get a chance to see the video Coco put in the group chat about
Which
James
one?
Brown? About James Brown.
Oh, the
Nah,
interview.
I missed it.
Oh, when he was
y'all
drunk?
get to see that
Yeah.
when
I
he
feel
was-
good.
when he was cutting the food
Oh,
with the.
CNN.
I guess the white woman was interviewing him.
Yeah, it was on
He
CNN.
came. He said, "Alone from night to night, you'll find me."
I remember that.
He
I
said
remember that
living in
interview.
America. Yes, that's how I got it.
That's one. That's
James
a
Brown was the
classic.
fool.
You know, when
James
they was
Brown was
reading
the
the
fool.
charges in the beginning, they was
And he was smiling.
Yeah, he was hot
He said,
because he was hot.
let's talk about music. He said, let's talk about music. They said, I ain't want to talk about no charges. Then dismissed. They said, let's talk about music. He said, yeah. My Papa got a
said,
brand
"How
new
did all
bag.
this
Let's
come
talk about
about?" He
get
said,
over.
"Living in America."
Yeah, because he was high. If you looked at his eyes, that dude was high as a kite.
Then he was saying, he said, "Ah,
Yeah, he was
dog
hot.
control."
That dude was hot. That dude was
Yeah, his
hot.
mouth told
I saw
everything.
that interview. I remember that interview. That dude was high as all get out. I was like, man, come on, James. Look, you're on
Drugs got a
national
whole.
TV.
He said, "I
Drugs got a
look
bunch of a
good,
whole lot of
I
them.
feel good, I
I
smell
smell
good,
good.
and I
Yeah.
make love good." And that's like a got up and did
The woman said she didn't know what to say after that, did she? She said, well, I mean, yeah.
Okay, James. Okay, James. Yeah. But the way he
Okay,
was sitting there smiling, I was like, oh, he is
He
really
was
not.
sitting there like,
Look, that dude had on yellow shades.
They was kind of funny though.
And I knew, and
Back in
I
the
saw them
70s.
yellow shades. I knew he was high. I was like, yeah, that dude's high as all get.
Back in the 70s, that's what they was kicking them yellow shades
that
like that.
sucker was sitting there. He was like,
That dude was high as all get. I was like, yeah, he's high. He's high.
"Something wrong." He was like, "Something wrong."
You needed that laugh. So you need that laugh. Yes. Okay, you can
Mhm.
have that. I just had to put it in there and get that laugh in there. Spontaneous laughter is never a bad thing.
It's not.
Okay, Coco.
I
I
keep
return
I
back
got
to
the
you,
allergy.
darling. It's
I got a
all
question though.
yours.
Jude, don't laugh.
I got a question too. You done? Break my question down.
Okay, so question,
21
especially,
questions.
especially for the fellas.
21 questions.
What do you what is considered as intimacy for you? Let's go, Lord Jesus. Well, I'm gonna start with the problem first. Let's go, Quentin.
What I consider intimacy,
Mm-hmm.
hugging and kissing, whispering sweet nothings in my ear, in her ear, rubbing on that butt, showing her that she's near and dear. 'Cause when I take her to dinner, I'm gonna make myself a winner. 'Cause I know that when I'm getting done, I know I'm gonna get some. Mm-hmm. Yum, yum.
That damn dog.
That
That
dog,
dog was over him too.
yeah, my dog is co-signing.
He
He always
said,
co-signing.
"Yep."
He said, yeah, my dad be bringing home these hood rats and he be banging about and putting me in the cage so I won't interfere. I'm like, yeah, because you be getting in the way of me stroking in the middle. You know, I'm like Clarence Carter. I be stroking. That's what I be doing.
So that's intimacy for you.
Stroking in the east.
Okay.
Stroking in the
West.
west. Everywhere I stroke, and they know it is the best, yeah.
Stroke it.
I be stroking. That's what I be doing.
So for everyone watching, this is what it looked like when you're the only sober person on the fucking panel of 4.
Sober.
Mhm.
I am sober because I ain't look. I ain't been smoking nothing.
I'm
Okay.
sober.
Lies. I should have clip that on that to get y'all doing that mess. I'm gonna do it myself.
Yeah, you
I'm
gonna clip
sober.
that. You gonna clip all this show. All of
I'm
it.
sober.
Paul, what does intimacy mean for you?
I don't even know I can be on mic right now. I'm telling you.
You want me to go
Oh
to
boy.
Jude and come back?
Huh?
But-
What happened? What we doing?
What's your eyeball? While
I'm gonna
Paul
say-
get himself together. What's your
I didn't write. I was supposed to wrote it down, wasn't it? You know, is it me or is it? I'm gonna make this my new questions I gotta do because I forgot the last one.
I just asked you a question. Can you answer the question first?
Oh, you asked me a
Damn
question.
question.
What you asked me?
Intimacy. It is to me, with me,
Wait, what did you
Intimacy.
ask me? Because I was still stroking
Intimacy.
in my head.
Clip that.
intimacy. She said, "What is intimacy?"
I said, what
Oh,
does
what is
intimacy
it? Oh, you
mean
did ask
for
that.
you?
It's more than touch. You know, sometimes it could be, you know, like
Taste.
a gesture. It could be like, you know, a look. You feel me? Like you other person can look at each other. It's that, yeah, it's that time to go look. You know, it could be, yeah, like a simple gesture and some touch too. But yeah, some words, man, some sexy shit. Just speaking the language to get the juices flowing.
Mhm.
My allergies is acting up. Yeah, that's it. That's intimacy. It feel good. Stop
Not
laughing at
exactly.
me.
Okay, Paul, you ready?
I'm gonna say all the good stuff like they mentioned. Plus, you know, just spending good time with somebody and just having the moments where y'all just like having conversation, and y'all vibing with each other in the conversation. You know, not necessarily lead to sex, but leads to a mental and emotional connection.
Mhm.
You know, and the more y'all connecting, then perhaps the stronger that sexual connection will be. But the intimacy doesn't really have to be about sex, because like I said, I know some people from back in the day that I was quite intimate with, and we share intimacy. Yeah, so it's like relaxation with somebody, just relaxation. Like, I don't know, it's just like your tentacles connecting. You know, you're having that out of body experience. It's like the underwater boogie, baby.
Okay. I think that intimacy can be in different forms, not just on a physical level, like emotional, all of the intellectual, all of that good stuff. So, what are your thoughts? This is what intimacy is: a close, familiar, and deep personal connection with another person. It involves feeling seen, understood, and safe enough to share your true thoughts, feelings, and vulnerabilities. While it often includes physical affection or sex, true intimacy covers many non-physical areas of human connection. Jude, now what's your question? I just wanted to put that out there because I ain't even gonna say why, because it's gonna be telling all my business. Go ahead, Jude.
Hey, let's see what J Bear thinks about intimacy.
He not in here.
Oh, he not.
Mm-mm.
Let's call him up and ask him. I want his opinion.
You can
J
call him.
Boo,
You can call him.
J Boo, where you at?
I see here today. Excuse me, Mr. Sir. My question was, is it me or do it seem like the older you get, every time, like it's just like stuff that you was immune to as a kid, you're just not immune to it no more. Or is it the air outside different? Everything just different as I'm getting older. So I don't think it's just me. So my question is, what is something? Oh wait, we're not even asking questions. Is we asking questions?
Girl, come on, you done already started.
Yeah. What is something? what is something that when you was younger, didn't have a problem with, and now as an adult, you like, I waited all my life to become an adult. To develop these like allergies. I never had allergies until I became an adult.
Bills.
Oh yeah, mine was like eczema, stuff like that. But
Oh,
I
my
do like
face.
dermatology. I didn't have all of that until like I got like in my 30s is when that shit started. So like my skin problem started later in life. I was like, what the hell is this? But I do think it's something in like the water, the foods, and also the air. Because even if you think about it, like the foods that we eat that we've been eating all of our lives just don't taste the same. Fruits and
Hey,
veggies don't taste the same. They don't look the same. They don't feel the same. They don't do any of that. So I do think a lot of things in our environment have completely changed over the years and not for the greater, which it affects our bodies differently, especially us who may be getting older. Who know the difference. It's not going to really affect those who were born into it now because they're in it. You get what I mean? Whereas though we're used to more natural and authentic. And if you notice now, and
it
I'm
wasn't
not
even
trying to jump
that
the
natural. I
gun,
grew up on Mars.
huh?
Huh?
I said it wasn't even all that authentic because I grew up on Mars, girl.
No, but they don't even like the fish squares and stuff. Don't even taste like Mars. They was good. I grew up on
Yeah.
Mars too, so it's just the same. Like even like your chicken nuggets and all of that stuff, they don't taste like they
That
did
shit
right there.
Yeah,
byproduct.
Like none of that,
yeah.
none of that
All
stuff does.
byproducts.
Yeah, it's like liquid foam or some shit.
It's
Imitation meat. It's
byproducts.
the same stuff they made on The Simpsons. Go ahead, who next?
Now back in the day, we used to have real food back in the day. I mean, real meat. So the shit that they tell me, well, you can't be eating that pork and I still give you high blood pressure. People wasn't getting high blood pressure back then. People was sucking down pig. I didn't eat no pig feet, but people was sucking down pig feet and chitlins and turtlenecks and fried turtle gizzles and whatever and all that stuff. They didn't have no problem with spam, treat meat. Phew. Yeah. So the more they move towards the 80s, 90s, when they start figuring out cheaper ways to make this stuff, to make more money off of it, then you had people start getting sick from the food, but they try to blame it on everything else. But it was the food. They ain't gonna tell you that it was the food because they selling y'all that bull crap. Moving away from the real stuff, putting in them fillers and preservatives to make it cheaper, last longer.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And that's why you got all the ailments that you didn't have when you was growing up as a kid.
Yeah.
Shit, damn, I thought I had an allergy until I got about 50 years old. I said, damn, what the hell? And it probably came from the food I was eating.
Mm-hmm.
But
Toothpaste don't
I
even
feel like they
taste the
started.
same.
Yeah, I think they started changing the foods when this is just my theory. The more holistic medicine and the more people that started getting into one growing and being more healthy for us like fruits, veggies, and things like that, and really not instead of taking like prescription meds, a lot of people were finding other ways, and holistic medicine started to be on the rise. So I feel like that's pushing the more lab grown stuff so that they can control. I think it all has something to do with pharmaceuticals. Just hear me out. I know it's probably a wild theory, but just imagine if everybody going holistic, a lot of people were against taking prescription meds, but a lot of chronic illnesses like high blood pressure, um, diabetes stuff was also being controlled because people were learning how to eat. People were learning what to put in their bodies. So also when you started to see more, I know it was a change when insurance companies were starting to cover holistic medicine, like holistic care, because a lot of people were moving that way. So you started to see a lot of doctors, they're seeking people to go on a holistic route than that. So now we're starting to see the foods, and now everything is just bad for you. Everything is just bad for you. Everybody getting sick, having all of these illnesses, whereas though you need medication. Because the
Yeah, because you
foods
got
that's
to
supposed
realize
to help you
if,
are
if
no longer
everybody
working.
if everybody were well, the pharmaceutical companies can't make money and they would go out of business.
Mhm.
If you were healthy all the time, you wouldn't need a doctor, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
need a
but
doctor.
the big pharma and the doctors, two different entities. Big
Right,
pharma gonna
but
really be the ones
they
that lose
all
the
work
money.
hand in hand. Yeah, you're right, Jude. They're two different entities, but they work hand in hand because it's all about what? The almighty what? Dollar. This country has always been about money, but ever since the 80s and beyond, it's accelerated, right? Since it's become a global economy. Hell, what people don't realize about fluoride, you know, fluoride, when they dump fluoride in the water, what fluoride does to your pineal gland, it calcifies your pineal gland and it makes you more docile so that you can't think. And that's been proven. You can research that. That's been proven. The pineal gland sits right in the center. It sits right here in the center, in between your two eyes. It's a small gland, but that regulates a lot of stuff. It's a powerful gland. You calcify that, then you can be controlled. They've been trying to control us for decades because what they want to do is have domain over us. Government has always wanted to have domain over human beings because they want us to see them as God, right? The term God is really government ordered domain. That's really what it is. Government ordered domain. That's why governments want you to worship them. That's why governments want you to count on them for protection. You know what I'm saying? And whenever like it back when Hurricane Katrina hit, right? And FEMA was involved, right? First thing the government, what did Ronald Reagan, back in the 80s, when all this stuff really started popping up, what did Ronald Reagan say? We're the government. We're here to help. We're here to help, quote unquote. Now, we all know how government is, right? How corrupt the government is. They're not here to help. They're here to mess it up even further. You see what I'm saying? Make the situation even worse than what it was before. To provide discomfort to people so that you have no other choice but to go to them.
No, I
Depend
feel like
on
they
them.
want you to depend on them. So
Hmm?
yeah, but when I think Americans have been becoming smarter to understand what not to depend on, because certain things, when we talk about the economy that played a part, then they find another way to make us depend on, for us, like their pharmaceuticals and their medicines. Again, I think when it came to like our diet and how we were, like more people were becoming healthy, more people
Yeah.
were doing those things, and it's I agree. Everything is about money and about business, and they want to keep the dollars rolling because that money wasn't going to them anymore. And also, people were actually learning how to be within community because holistic medicine, a holistic lifestyle is also like a community in itself, and they network amongst each other. So now we got lab grown food. Now everything that's healthy is bad for you and off the shelves, or it's going to make you shit till you can't shit no more. And then you got to take medicine and do all of this stuff, and it's going to mess your insides up. But we approve this processed meat in this lab because if you go and buy the chickens, that's contaminated.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? But this is safer than what that is. So yeah, it's a hot mess. So it's kind of like you can continue to try to get your own farms or grow your own veggies and all of this stuff. We're gonna find a way to say all of this stuff is still bad for you and it can't be good.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what got me with the stupid government? Like you can't collect rainwater, right?
Mhm.
I was like, why? Why is it that you can't collect rainwater? Is it poison? Is it because I want to, control my water usage? I don't have to depend on the water from city governments, state governments, federal governments. Why? Why is it illegal for me to collect rainwater when it hasn't been treated? Okay, little do people know, or they may know now, the water that we drink is the same water that's in the toilet.
Well, hold on. Well, apparently in the state of Maryland, it's not illegal to collect rainwater in Maryland. It says the state fully allows and actively encourages rainwater harvesting for water for water
Consumption.
conservation and stormwater management, with some local counties even offering financial incentives or rebates for setting up collecting systems.
Something about the water system here, because our water system was all over the news with the thing. So what I learned when I used to do housekeeping a long time ago, that there's
I'm
always
not
something
just about
in water.
selling rainwater.
Yeah, it's always something in water though. There's
Yeah.
always something in water. So when you are using water, you're supposed to let it run. You see, everybody worry about water bills because they got everybody worry about bills. So people be scared to like let stuff run. And people got out of boiling. I don't know why everybody forgot that back in the day we boiled all the water regardless. We always boiled everything. They teach you that though, because there are parasites and stuff that stick to pipes and things that only react to certain, type of certain degrees of water and things like that. The system, I know our system here, our piping system is old, very old.
Very old.
And then just think about whatever they used back then is different than what they're using now. And they trying to go through and replace some of that stuff, but they only gonna do it once, when we had like sinkholes, with the whole Charles Street, that part collapsed. And then in Annapolis, I think like a part of downtown somewhere, it's like we always having like little sinkholes and stuff, but that's not just here, that's all over the country.
Yeah.
It's like sinkholes because the infrastructure, the country's infrastructure is a mess.
Yes.
It is a mess.
And that's where the money should be going, towards the infrastructure of this country.
But listen,
And
it really ain't much that they can do.
Infrastructure though, but it's never used for what it's supposed to be used
It
for.
ain't much that they can do because all they're doing is building on top of old towns, cities, and stuff, and they're creating a hollow earth, hollow ground, and there's not enough sturdy foundation for everything to be on.
Sure.
And they just keep on and keeping on.
But I'm looking at some barrels. They said it's also places that give you barrels so that you can collect the rainwater. I was just reading it. Come here, kid, and get you some rainwater.
Why? We don't even know where that water coming from.
The
It's coming from the made of clouds.
We don't know
Clouds
where
and mist.
rain come from. We know what they tell us. We don't know where that shit coming from. That water been here since before we been here. Ain't no way in hell that shit good for us.
Yeah, we just gonna boil it.
Look, as long as I don't get diarrhea, as long as I don't get cryptosporidium, that part, cryptosporidium.
I know I was gonna say every damn thing. Did y'all know? I mean, cut y'all, Cuba. I forgot. I want to say this. Did y'all notice that everything is really getting contaminated lately? And
Yeah.
did y'all notice the foods that are getting contaminated? So you pay attention to the foods that's been getting contaminated. Not only is it being contaminated, but the foods that's being contaminated.
Oh,
Yeah.
my heart hurt about them jalapenos. That's I love a good.
It was the leathers for me. It was
Then
the
they had
leathers.
some more stuff since the
'Cause I like
jalapeno.
leathers.
No, I'm just saying that part hurt me. I can live without
saying,
lettuce,
yeah.
but the jalapenos,
Yeah,
I was like, and I had bought like 2 things of jalapenos. I was going because I chop them, I put them in like my salads and stuff like that. And that thing they was like recall jalapenos. I said, I know you lying.
I went
Yeah.
Giant Market. They always sending a recall on something.
Mhm.
It was some
Just
salt.
like
It was
Trader
some.
Joe's.
Yeah, they'll send you something through the little app and be like, there was a recall on such and such. We'll send you a refund.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, mom.
It's just
Yeah,
Especially if you purchased it.
You can't eat nothing. You can't even eat the air. Everything.
No, that's something else too. You were saying something about the air. Going outside, right? I noticed that just going outside, my body is reacting to the air like it's toxic, instantly breaking out, instantly like just feeling itchy or stingy, or it's just like it's chemicals. They are spraying something in the air. They have spray. It is something settling in the air.
Yeah, and people
And
who
we was
sweat
going
smell
on
different. The sweat smell different when you perspire compared to like. I
I
know that's kind of weird to say, but
what happened?
when you know how you sweat, because like
Oh
you
yeah.
have those like when if you hot, right, and you know how you feel, you get that sweaty feel, but it almost
Yeah.
feels more pasty now as like before when you just how when you sweat and it just run down, it's kind of solid and like pasty, but
Sweating from places I ain't never
if
sweat
you smell
before.
the sweat, it don't smell. It smell different, and you feel dewy.
That's because the heat hot. The heat is hotter. Friend, I've been sweating.
The heat is wet. Wait a minute, the heat is wet.
The heat is hot. The heat is hot, and girl, it's hot. It's hot. It be hot outside. It be so hot. I be sweating. It just the heat is hot.
Out there, y'all.
The
Hot,
heat
no,
is
it
hot.
is hot.
Dog say hotting.
What you mean hot?
The
First of
heat
all,
is
son,
hot.
No, she
I
said
know
the
what I
heat is
said.
It's
hot.
supposed to be cold. Cold
It's
heat.
No, and I know you like. I know you
shit.
like. I know you like the heat. I know you like the heat because y'all are warm weather dogs. I understand that. But it be too hot outside.
Mhm.
Global warming is also
Because
everything is changing because global warming is definitely I think
It
playing
is.
a huge effect in like the weather and like that we're getting and all this kind of stuff. It's like it's just crazy. And I also think all of those things and plus like when you say outside is different. Okay. People like some of the stuff that I be seeing coming across, like the Citizen Act and then certain behaviors that I see. I know people acting fool in the heat, but people literally go outside and are losing their freaking minds. I don't know. I agree with you. It's something in the air, and I think it's triggering a lot because some of this stuff that's happening, I'm like, what the like? We're literally living in hell.
Yeah. Be like, what in the world? Person did what? Did y'all see that house that blew up on the news?
In Annapolis.
Was it in Annapolis from the propane tank?
I think some people died.
Yeah, a woman died
house
and the
be
man was
blowing up.
injured. Yeah.
Oh, but damn house be blowing up. That's why I don't be talking about I don't want nothing in my place running off gas. I want an electric stove. I want electric whatever, everything. I don't want no gas heater, none of that shit. Because them damn things, too many of them things blowing up. And what the hell? I mean, damn. For them houses to be blowing up the way they be blowing up, because see, the houses usually up there in Pennsylvania. That's where most of them be blowing up at. And most of them up there got gas running to them, and that's what happened. But yeah, I don't trust that gas. And no. Thank you, Lord, for moving us away from that stuff and moving more towards electricity. Of course, now electricity people are crooks. They know they're getting paid for services they're not rendering. But anyhow, it's a crazy, crazy time we living in. But
Yeah,
people better
Paul,
learn how
because
to
the delivery fee on everything is absurd.
Yeah, that's because it's greed, man.
How y'all get that? Wait a minute, pause. Stop it. Drew, where are you at? Because that had nothing to do with politics. What the hell?
The gas. He was talking about the gas because you know they charge you delivery or the gas and the
Oh, I thought you were talking about like delivery. Okay, never mind. That's
delivery.
No, like what she was talking about, what Coco was talking about, like they knock on your, hey, I got some gas for you. Here you go.
I'm like, what the? I was like, delivery fee. What is she?
Nah, deliver it to your home through the pipes.
Oh yeah, I'm sick of them. And then I'm sorry I'm sorry for people real quick. But speaking of delivery fees, so I just read an article today. So do you know BGE is about to turn off 350,000 people services?
I believe it.
And they just got approved again to do another increase for delivery fees and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be like you have used $52 in electricity and $33 in gas. It charged us. We charge you $453 to deliver it to you. Well, how much it costs to pick it up?
Right.
My question would be, what kind of pipes are you delivering this through? Is it gold? Yeah. Is it silver? Or is it, is it hell, what did Burl Ives used to do on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Sing that song, silver and gold. Silver and gold. Yeah. What did Burl Ives used to do?
They don't know Burl Ives.
Yeah, and I brought that. Yeah, and I was singing that at work today. I was singing that at work. Everybody, what the hell did I hear this song? I was saying, I said, see, Christmas is coming. I said, it's gonna be a lot of people that ain't getting no Christmas gifts, because you know what? Because them bills are gonna hit. And I started singing silver and gold, silver and gold. Yeah.
The economy, it's just so messed up because I'm thinking about all the like elderly people and kids, or maybe like in certain homes, because the bills are definitely retarded. Like it's no way a person in like a studio apartment should have a $600 or $700 bill for 1 month.
Hello.
That's just crazy.
Hell, look, if you have a studio apartment, right? I have a 1-bedroom. Okay. 1-bedroom apartment, studio apartment should not be $1,500 freaking dollars.
No, it should not.
Some of them $2,500 down in Fells Point and in Canton. Those apartments are like $2,500 and $2,800 for 450 square feet.
Y'all see that studio in New York for $2,000?
Yeah, I see that, and I'm like, who will let? I'm like, $2,000 to live in a closet?
Yep, that's what the cost is.
I'm like, are you serious?
And if you
can't even afford in there and get away from that.
But if you want some
Yeah.
space and you want something nice and a what they consider livable neighborhood, oh, you gonna spend
Look,
about probably 3,000, 3,500.
yeah, you know what's nice and livable? A brownstone. Okay,
Come on, New Yorker.
a brownstone is nice and livable, and that's still too expensive. Okay, look, I love my city, but it's still raggedy as all get out. It's still raggedy because the buildings, yeah, all they do is paint over stuff, right, to make it look new. Man, this building been here since 1860. All y'all did was just apply a fresh coat of paint. You knocked down a couple of walls and you rebuilt such and such, but it's still old. The piping in it is still antiquated. 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 Means it's old, right? There are roaches still living beyond those walls,
Mm-hmm.
right? There are rats still hanging around in the back of the building, waiting to get in, like it's a club. Like they at the club. You know what I mean? I was trying to move from this apartment right to a cheaper apartment when I was going through what I was going through, but I couldn't do it because I didn't have no job, right? And I was like, I'm stuck here for another year. And I was like, man, I don't want to live here no more because $1,500 a
I'm
month.
out. I just watched your dog and I knew your dog was about to cut up because it was sitting there like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
That's how he is. He's a ham. He's a ham.
I just sat there and watched the whole thing take place. I said, "Oh, she get ready to kill. She get ready to cut up."
No, he's getting ready to start cutting up because that's how he is. He's a ham.
Mm-hmm.
He's a ham. And it's just okay. They my apartments, right? They got like they charge like a garbage disposal fee where they come pick up the garbage all throughout the apartments and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't need them. I can go down in the garbage can, dry the garbage down myself. It's only like 200 feet away. I can just drive down there and just dump stuff off. I don't need them for that. They charge. It was like, well, we're going to charge you for access to the weight room. Okay, let me tell you something about me. The only weight I lift, other than that 30-pound backpack I got, is this beer can. Okay. I lift that mofo from this table to my mouth. Okay. And I'm like, okay, I don't use the weight room. And so I was like, and they were like, well, how about access to the pool? Pool? I don't swim, baby. I don't swim. I was like, half the time, this pool is closed because there's always something going on at this pool. Somebody probably dropped the glass in the shower and it's got glass. They gotta drain it, clean it, sterilize it, fill it back up, or the lining went bad in the pool. That pool is more closed than it is open. So I'm like, y'all need to knock this off. I don't use the pool. I was like, charge me the regular rate for, I know I've been here, 3 years? This is my third year, fourth year, I can't remember. But next year, I'm getting the hell out of here because this is ridiculous. I'm paying $1,500 for what? These fools won't even come change the air conditioning filter.
But that's how they get you on the amenities that they know people will not use. They're like, oh, we offer all of this. We got a gym, we got a pool, we got the lounge area,
right?
Rooftop
deck. Lounge area.
No,
What's
and
the purpose of me having an apartment if I got my own lounge area here in the apartment? What the hell I need to use yours for?
yeah, oh, we got a club room, we got the office room, we got all this, and they knowing the average tenant is not going to use all of those things, but because
No.
they on there, that's how they get you. Now,
No, the next place
yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
then
get.
they be mad when they find that one tenant. I ain't gonna say how I noticed. It was through a job. It's always that one tenant that's going to use everything, and you better have everything in working order, or they gonna raise hell. And when they use it, they will, because like you said, certain things is not broke. No, if this is what's supposed to be included in the rental payment every month, whenever I go to use it, it's supposed to be accessible. Do you know I watched somebody dispute that and they actually took money off because it wasn't like an active service, but the one was the gym and one was like, you know how they have the what is it when you have like the copier where you can go and like study and stuff like that, like a what is it called, like a lounge or
White
something,
room.
business lounge. So it was locked for like 30, like over 30, like a couple of months. So both issues were like months, and this was a person who utilized those amenities that's supposed to come with the apartment, and they disputed it, and they got money off of because that was included of what they paid for. And that's the thing, like a lot of people, and I'm not trying to ramble, but a lot of people don't understand when you read your lease, because a lot of these leasing agencies and leasing companies are not banking on you to read your lease.
Yeah.
A lot of things that are incorporated that they are responsible for, because they're going to hold you responsible for what you initial and what you sign, right?
Yep.
But
Mhm.
then that lease is also responsibilities that they're supposed to do that goes up with upkeep and more. So that's how they supposed to do it. Girl, oh my God, look at her.
And she sleeping. But Jude look even good when she sleep. God, oh,
That's
all that she look good.
no. Did you see the private chat?
No, you read the comment?
That's them jats, huh?
She on mute. You on mute.
Me?
No, Jude. I
I'm
can't
not
hear
mad.
her.
No, she not. She going.
She over there
No,
dozing off. I'm like,
I was reading something. I
oh,
was doing
okay.
something in my phone.
Yeah, sure you were. You over there.
Y'all would have definitely
Mhm.
heard me snoring. Y'all would have definitely. No,
Mhm.
I was doing something on the phone,
Yeah.
and I was listening, but I was trying to focus on
What
this
the
TV
lies
show.
people tell, boy.
From?
The lies people tell, boy. I tell
Yeah,
you.
no, I didn't
Okay,
hear
I had
that
no.
part because I was in my zone trying to deal
Yeah,
with
you was
this
in
real
your
quick.
zone
Yeah,
doing
y'all.
this.
I had no trouble going to
Y'all
sleep
ain't hear me
nowadays.
snoring out one time because I was not. I ain't
Cause I'm
snoring.
like, is she frozen or what? Then that's why I said, look at her.
That's what I was like. Is she frozen? Her eyes are
'Cause,
closed, and she got her
my
head
eyes,
up.
Looking down at the phone.
yeah, I'm
And
looking.
don't do that one no more, cause you stuck.
Yeah, I was looking down at the phone.
Mhm.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
look at y'all leases and dispute that stuff when they don't hold up their end of the bargain, because you can actually dispute it, and you can actually dispute it also in court
Yeah.
where they will owe you.
Oh
It
yeah,
depends
and
on the
plus
type
they
of
got
company
dog
you with.
fees, right? They have dog,
Mm-hmm.
right? They, because they want to know your pet's history and your health. Look, I'm like, I'm the one taking care of this dog. If y'all want to know the pet's history, I was like, why don't y'all get a vet up in this camp instead
That's
of me
because a
having
lot
to
of people use
drive?
animals to destroy the property.
What is Chip going to do?
No, it's
Destroy
not your
what property?
dog. It's other people' dogs. I've seen some stuff, and you gotta remember, when I had a job, I had to do like home visits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that it was any of my clients, but I've seen people in buildings with pets that's 18 times bigger than your dog that is actually, or even smaller than your dog that's ruining it. They let their dogs pee, poop, everything, tearing up stuff, holes in the carpet, the blinds. You get what I'm saying? Like they look and they will charge you for all of that. Some people let their pets destroy the property. It be shit all in the halls, everything. And they be having like what's them big
Yeah.
dogs, bullies. I seen a bully in like a 1-bedroom apartment. That dog can't even run around. And I know your apartment stink.
Listen,
So it don't be
people
your
don't be
dog. It
giving
be
a fuck.
people like that with
It
pets.
be straight dog shit smelling.
Yeah, cause
Straight dog.
I know a
Straight
guy.
dog.
I know a guy. I seen a guy there. He has 3 huge dogs. Right? I know one's a Dalmatian. The other one is a Akita, and the other one's a pit bull. And like if I walk my dog, he come up there. I try to hurry up and get up out of the dog park because he gonna sit there and have a conversation with me. Just talk, especially early in the morning. And I'm not the friendliest dude, especially 5 o'clock in the morning. I am not the friendliest dude in the history of ever, because I'm trying to wake up. I'm trying to get my bearings about me so I can go outside to walk. Because Chip usually wakes me up when you got to go out. He'll tap me on the shoulder, and I'm like, "Come on, man, let me get some. Give me 10 minutes." No, this dog, the white dog, that dog, Dad, I gotta get up and go pee. All right, sip on my jogging pants, put on my boots, throw on my hat, throw on the shirt, run them out here. Then take Chloe out, the other dog next. And I'm just like, I'm over. I love these dogs to death. But these dogs need a job. We need to get these dogs a job. Because it's expensive taking care of these dogs.
The only jobs I see work is the military and the police dogs, or even something like that, or like the ones that do like
Paw
special
Patrol.
needs or something. Yeah, Paw Patrol. Oh my gosh. Let me tell y'all, my grandbaby is banned from watching Paw Patrol. Because she thinks she's supposed to communicate like the Paw Patrol, right? And she got in trouble the other day. So you know how they have little toys and stuff and they go to pick them up. She was about to do like how they do on Paw Patrol and pick it up with like their teeth and stuff. I said, we're not doing that no more. Paw Patrol is done. Paw Patrol, you is not Paw Patrol. She like, woof. I said, yep, you're done. You're not. You are done. Every day she kept barking at me. I said, yep, we ain't doing that no more. We are not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Paw Patrol.
They talk regular language. Just put Bluey on.
Huh?
I said, put Bluey on. I tried to get the dogs to watch Bluey. They wouldn't watch it.
I know they like Bluey, but I be sick of all of them. She need to watch something with just the people.
No, what you do is what I do now when I leave for the day, I put it on YouTube and I put it on Dog TV. And usually in the mornings when I leave, they're good. They go to sleep. They go back to sleep. I was like, damn. I look at them. I was like, damn. I wish I could do that, but I gotta go to work. I gotta go make some money. These dogs got, they spoiled as all get out because I spoiled them, right? They can go get up and go pee and poop and watch me leave. And they're just, they don't even acknowledge me when I leave, right? They just, all right, Dad, see you later. And they don't even greet me. And they greet me when I come home, but when I leave, they be like, all right, Dad, we'll see you later. I'm like, nigga, get your ass out of bed and give me a hug and give me some love or something. Get your ass out of bed. Nah, you woke me up, so I'm gonna wake you up. Everybody gonna start me working around here. I'm tired of it. You know, I am sick to death of it. But you know, I come home after a long hard day. You know, Chip sitting there. You know, he run to the door. Sometimes he'll stare at the window, wait for me to come in. I'll be standing there outside the window. Yeah, hey, Chipper. Hey, little buddy. Yeah, you want me to come inside? I ain't coming inside just yet. I'm gonna make your ass wait. I'm gonna make you wait. That's what I'm gonna do. And he be sitting there staring at me. Come on in, Dad. I gotta go pee. No, I'm not coming in. I'm not coming in. I'm not coming in just yet. I'm not gonna come in just yet. I'm gonna make you hold it even longer. That's what I'm gonna do. And then when I walk in, he up here, he doing this. He doing this.
All I'm saying is, hear me out, yo. Y'all got to try what I tried tonight. It was just this little mix. Wait till the after talk. I'll tell y'all, man. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, kid. I was over here like I said, look about her. Oh my gosh.
Well, that was quite interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
Well, we got some interesting people on this show. I love each and every one of you guys. We are some interesting people, and I want to
Especially you.
Oh man, look, them people at this job, it's nothing but there are a lot of East Indians that work there. I can't call them Hindus because I don't know what they're.
This job, at least, though. Do you like this?
Huh?
Do you like this job? Because you ain't liked one yet.
Not really. It's boring, but it's boring. But it's something. It's a job. It's better than what I was doing driving Uber or driving Lyft. It's better than that. But by no means am I thrilled to get in there and just sit there all day long because I'm not even in the system yet, right? There's so much. There's limited things I can do there until they put me in the system. I can't do tickets. I can't do, full-fledged IT stuff until they get me in the system. And I was like, damn, man. I was like, how long does it take for me to get in the system, man? I've been here a month. What are y'all doing? Well, it takes sometimes it takes that long. I'm like, man, if y'all don't hurry up, I'll probably be up out of here, and then y'all finally get me in the system, and y'all realize I'm going. Got me another job, got me a better job. But I'm cool with a lot of the people there. I met some of the people there. They're all like executives, right?
Well, that's a plus. I mean, it's always a blessing to be employed.
Yeah.
Because you'll be like, F this.
Yeah, I do. And they like, and a lot of them are from elsewhere. They're not from Atlanta, right? A lot of them are not from Atlanta, and they're from elsewhere. We got some from Texas. We got some from New York. We got some from Cali, Florida. They're from everywhere because Atlanta's a multicultural city now.
Pori.
Yeah, it's a potpourri.
Okay.
It's a potpourri of people. It's a calliope of people.
Flip that.
A calliope. You know what a calliope is, right?
What's a calliope? Teach us.
Just a mixture of people.
Calliope.
Yeah.
I was like, chameleonaire. You're a chameleonaire.
You got him co-signing what June said. See, you got him.
I'm a chameleonaire.
Boy, he even co-signing.
That. Yeah. Oh my, she is showing off in this corner. Y'all is not.
They be like, this dude's dog is a mess. Like, yeah, he always co-signing.
Jude, y'all not paying attention.
Down there. I can barely see.
Oh my gosh. She's done that.
How did my screen
She's
get
done
fixed?
that.
Dude, is that a key on your ears?
Huh?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
a key.
a key?
Yeah, it's a key.
So so that's the key to your house, and if you
No,
lose your-
it's not the house. It's not my house key.
Oh, I was about to say.
It's a key though. Yeah, it is a
I was
key.
about to say. I was
It's
about to
an
say, if you
earring.
lose-
It's a key that we connect.
What is
we
it? What
connect
does it
to
go
an
to?
earring.
What's that key go to?
Nothing. I bought a key.
Well, you know what it needs to go to. It
The
need to go to
key
my
to his
heart, baby.
heart.
You want me to have the key to your heart, key? This
That-
is
that-
show
that's
me
got
how
to
to
be
lock
the
it.
key
Show
to
me
my
how to lock
heart.
it, key.
Key to his heart. He said you make his heart beat like a drum.
Yeah,
Boop, boop,
yeah, I'm ready to start making some more of these.
Oh, I like that. That's
boop,
hot.
boop,
That's hot.
boop, boop, boop,
Thank you.
That's hot.
boop.
Now y'all cannot tell me. Paul cannot dispute this tonight. I put the little James Brown video in the group chat. I said, Paul, this is you breaking out in song. What did Paul just do? Tell me that wasn't him.
Yeah,
At
Hey,
the most random moment.
He is a joyous man.
yes,
That
I
dude be
just
singing. I
enjoy
bet you
being.
be singing in your sleep. Don't you?
I enjoy being with y'all. Yes.
say hi.
Where's the
Oh, we
man?
got another one.
Come here, Chip. Come
Uh-oh.
here, Chip.
Chip,
Come here, Chip.
Chip, you gonna get hook up. Got the hook up.
Chip.
Is that
Ah,
Let me tell you something, Chip.
Chip.
not being
Come here,
good though
Chip.
for
You
one?
see that? You see that? Look. He don't give a damn. He don't give a damn.
Girl,
Chip. Chip ain't seen nothing.
Rex like,
Rex like, I ain't with none of this. Put me down, Mom. I ain't never seen Rex
Chip
that still.
Chip say I ain't seen nothing.
No, but this was cool for me not to I ain't had nothing planned for the night. We kind of winged it.
Oh,
Why not? Coco, you always got something planned.
yeah, girl,
I
you
didn't.
fine.
I did not. I said it in the beginning. I didn't have time to like the plan with the shows. I said, well, we're not gonna cancel. We just gonna talk.
No,
Whatever comes to
no,
mind.
look, we need to let the people see us every week, okay? Because we are what the people are waiting for. Okay, we are the highlight of these people's weeks. Okay, all four of us are the highlight. Okay, we get them through their Mondays and Wednesdays so that they can have a happy Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday and going into the weekend. Because you know what? They're gonna start talking. They're gonna be talking about all of us all week long. Oh God, look at the shenanigans these four had. Oh, did you
Yeah,
watch
my
the show?
DM disagreeing with some stuff and telling me how they feel. I don't like that. I'm like, okay, thank you for your view.
Maybe
Mhm.
all right, but I'm
Hello.
making you one of these
Hello.
drinks,
Hello.
Coco. I'll make you a
Can
drink.
you hear me now?
Okay.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
But what?
Okay. No, you talking about they put their view. I'm saying, yeah, I'll be telling. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You can? Okay,
Right,
bye.
But tonight was no structure. It was pretty much just us just talking, just so be consistent.
Oh, and let me offer
Structure.
my sincere apologies for falling asleep the other night during the after show. Because I was tired.
I forgot all.
I got emotional. So I was
Oh, you
saying,
did?
yeah,
I missed a lot. I woke up at 4:00 in the morning. I'm like, damn, they still on?
no, Ham Radio had sent me the first ever Casual Convo show, and it was me and Tiffany. She
Oh.
was my co-host, and we cut up that whole one, and it just put me back in my I don't know, put me in my feelings. I was like, oh, we did so much together, like a lot of like our high points, I would want to say, or like milestones throughout, especially our friendship. You're talking well over 20, close to 30 years of friendship. So
Tiffany Powers,
things,
right?
it was like she was right next to me, or I was next to her, or we was always like rocking.
That's the one that just passed?
Yep.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my God. And we literally cut up because we ain't know what we was doing. We just knew we was gonna get up there and talk shit. We got drunk And the name of the show, the title of the show was Friendship. So we might want to have to bring that back because it was actually really good. It was just, yeah.
Look at Jude.
Kind of put me in my feelings, and I had to get off real quick.
Jude
Right.
looking disappointed over there.
No,
we was over there like Q, and you was just over there like.
Oh, I was not. Look, listen, listen.
One of the dogs walked over.
Yeah, because I was sitting there. I had the phone up. Next thing I know, it's 4:00 in the morning. I'm like, damn, they still talking. I woke up. I had that phone in my hand. I'm like, damn, I fell asleep. What did I miss?
Damn.
What did I miss? I
we
was about to call everybody, man. Hey, where the hell did y'all go?
We was watching the silly.
No, but yeah, the next couple of days is gonna be kind of tough. But I'm definitely gonna do Mondays. Y'all tune in for the Monday chat, where we just have pretty much open dialogue, fun conversation, where we just talk about the most weirdest and randomest things. We may play a game, we may not, but those are Mondays are fun days. So Monday Fun Day is coming up. Next Wednesday will definitely be structured. I'll make sure I plan it so that we can be like, whatever. But I do appreciate everybody for watching, listening, and I definitely appreciate you guys for being understanding, especially dealing with me and my emotional roller coaster during this time.
Yeah, but Coco, on a serious note, like I keep telling you, if you need to take time, and this is real talk here, if you need to take time for yourself, take that time for yourself. The show will always be here. We're not going anywhere.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. And it's not that, because I know for a fact, like I said, we would talk. And I know our last conversation, if like this what happened, one thing she did not want me to do was stop. Because if she was to see me not do it, she would literally cuss me out and be like, "You fucking up, yo. We gotta get this. You gonna be here, and I want to see you go here. You can't go there if you just do that." And she would not want me to just do that. If anything, I would make her proud by putting on my big girl panties and doing the damn thing and doing what I'm supposed to do, because that's what she would encourage me to do. Like, even it's been a lot of times where I felt like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm having a brain freeze. And
that's understandable.
She'll be like, "Yo, tighten up. Like, this is not what we do. We don't give up. We do this." And then we start talking about our goals and different things like that. And, she had her candle business, and it was the same way with her. Like, we gonna keep this thing moving. So if I was to consistently be like, "Oh no, I'm in my feelings," or whatever, she'd be like, "Get your soft ass up and do some shit." So no, I won't. So I'm not going to do that. I ain't gonna fold like that.
Right. But again, you're only human though, and it's okay to grieve. It's okay. We understand, because that's a tough loss you went through. Very traumatic loss you went through. This is real talk, cuz in all seriousness, this is a very traumatic loss you went through. Somebody that you losing somebody close to you like that. And I know how that feels, because when I lost my closest friend after I buried my, put my grandmother above ground 3 weeks prior, I was done. I was done. I had mentally checked out of everything. I was like, and he was supposed to get married a year later, and I was supposed to be in his wedding.
We got to talk about this offline. But I got you. But we'll see you guys on Monday Fun Day. We might play a game or something Monday. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. But we will see you guys Monday. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you. Good night.